finally here after a long, long wait. Batgirl. Finally in my hands. Finally got her after pushback after pushback after pushback. Batgirl from Batman Arkham Knights is here. This is the box, and it's a pretty nice box. Pretty nice box. There is a side here that you can open, but I already took the figure out, and I'm going to show you the slides of the sides of the box and the opening of the box. Here she is, out of the box. Beautiful, beautiful. In all her glory, Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. I'm liking her. This is a very unique figure. Very unique. There's some things that Hot Toy has done that I have not seen. Well, actually, there's one figure that does this, and that's Harley Quinn in a certain area of the figure, which I will get to later on in the video. But this is her. This is the cape and stuff. We're going to get in details about the cape in the pieces section. But this is her out of the box. I'm very happy. There are some pros and cons. But first, let's look at all the pieces from head, hand pieces, and we're going to look at the cape and get a good introduction with the pieces to this Batgirl 6-scale figure from Batman Arkham Knight by Hot Toys. Okay, let's take a look at the pieces and the head sculpt of the Batgirl figure. These is the stand. It's a basic crotch stands with the logo metal with Batgirl. The Batman Arkham Knights branding, the hooks here. Basic stands. Comes with 8 extra pieces for the hands. And this is the detail. That's a nice little detail on the hands. Nice little detail on the hands. Here's more detail. The wearing and the gloves. The the bat grappling hook. This comes off. This little piece comes off. So you can put this on here. That little piece comes off. Let's put it in. Boom, right there. Put it on the grappling hook and nothing. I wish they did a little better with this, with her accessories. This is a little downside. This is like flapping down like this. It's not really much to it. Not really much to it. This is a little computer device. Bat computer to do her investigations and stuff. Things for her Oracle program. This little piece right here is for the head. This sculpt right here, her smoke, it comes with 2. This is her smirking one. And on here is her regular face. Batarangs. Can't be in the Bat family without this. Can't be in the Bat family without that. Now these pieces, a little concerned. They look a little fragile, a little thin. This is very fragile. But now we're going into the head sculpt. That's pretty good for Arkham Knight. head sculpt. It's got the rooted hair, which is very beautiful. I love this. I'm a fan of both sculpted and rooted hair. With the head sculpt, she's got a good... And then we'll show you how we remove the sculpt right here. You just put this in and it pushes it right out. And then, boom, magnetic. Take this out, goes right in that little hole right here. And you push it in, it pops it out. Not too hard though. Then you just, boom, and now she's smirking with the little cockiness of Barbara Gordon. Head sculpt is pretty dope. I love her helmet, dude. I love the little earpiece things there and there. I love the Arkham Knight version of Batgirl. It's a really good detailed. Very good detail. Beautiful head sculpt for the Batgirl. And these are all the pieces and the head sculpt of the Batgirl figure. Hot Toys. Done it again. Now we're going to take a look at the detail on the Batgirl. And let me do one more thing before we go in there. We're going to take off the cape. Let's take a look at the Batgirl cape. Let's take a quick look at it. This is the two parts. It's the prong that hooks up to this part front, and this in the back hooks up to that back. That way you can remove it. So you could probably have Batgirl, if you want to, without the cape for some, you know, real hand-to-hand. But let's tell the pros and cons of the cape. It's a nice cape, nice material. This is the back of the cape. Woo. Really nice material right here. Love this design. This is a very, very cool design. Very cool. Very awesome design for the back of the cape. Good, the gold trim right there. Excellent. The little star type shape with the spread out plastic here, little letters here, and the inside the gold. The con with the cape is it comes with wires, but it's hard to detail because it doesn't have the wires at the bottom. So it really can't go really far with the detailing of the cape. That's like the con of that cape. You can't go deep into the little detail. You can kind of do it, but it gets a little... And the wiring is very light. Almost weak. That's a con of the cape. But it's a very good looking cape. The back of the cape, spectacular. It's just, I wish they would have went a little further with the wiring so you can have like maximum posability. But it seems like it's kind of limited. But all in all, it's still an awesome cape. Just got a little bit of limitation. Let's take a look at Batgirl. Here's some pros and cons of the Batgirl. We're looking at this Batgirl figure. And posability wise, this has a plastic and it's fully covered. And as you can see right here, it's got some snap to it, so it's a little bit sturdy. It's fully covered plastic here. Gotta be careful a little bit. She is a little bit stiff, and to see that to work it, it's got a balls joint. The shoulder pushes back. This it twists, but you have to push this arm up to get it to twist properly. It's got some stiff, but it's just like very sturdy. And you got this plastic, so it's like a latex kind of plasticky thing. It's really good. I really like it. The material is not far, but got to be a little careful. But right here, the range, Jesus Christ. That's a top for that range. This is a little bit, yeah, I think you won't have that much problem with this. Her hand go all the way up like this. All the way down. A little bit back right there, you'd be risking it, but look, Jesus. You'll have a little strain there if you go too far back, so. But you see that it's a little scary here with this plasticky stuff, but she's got mobility. It's just very stiff. That's a con. It's kind of, you feel a little bit nervous when you're fooling with it, because right here you try to push it up, the shoulder will come forward or back when you try to move it, so you gotta be a little bit careful. But her posability in the arms is like, her arms go all the way up. That's pretty sick. So you can go like she's look at that, that is like just right there. Tilt the head, and she's got like she's drawing back for a punch. That's posability here. Torso off the rip. It's got 1, 2, probably about 3, like a 2-point. This moves as well. That moves on the chest, and it's separated from this part, from the 6-pack abs and the oblique. But that moves. This moves. And it's freaking solid. It moves a little bit to the side. And from right here, a little bit, just a little bit. You don't have a lot of range of twisting side to side, but up and down, you got it. It's no side to side movements here, not very much. Just a little bit. It's too risky. But it's got this plastic, leathery, or plastic feel to it. As you can see, it's got a separation here. It doesn't, the armor doesn't go all the way to the button covered up. There's a, you know, there's a separation here. But it goes up like this. She can do a box split. Her leg can go forward all the way up to here. Knee goes down all the way to here. Leg up all the way to here. Very careful with this, guys. It cannot go back. It cannot go back. That's it. It goes straight her vertical. It cannot go back like this. It cannot. And be careful, because you could break it. If you get this toy, it's just forward. There's a little twist right here, but only a little bit. So right here, it can twist like this, like that, but it cannot go back. Like, she can't do a front split. Basically, this will go forward, but she can't do a front split. She cannot, and it's very dangerous. You feel like you can and try to, and you probably snap this if you're not careful. You will probably snap this. So that's it. It cannot go back. That's a big flaw, but not too much. Not most figures can do this. So, oh shit, huh? Oh, there. This is just the knee came out. So this right here with the knee, you got the foot here swivel. Same with this foot. Got some range of motion. Really good. This knee goes back like this. She can't do, just no double knee bend. That's a negative, but it has this. Oh, there's a little bit of difficulty here. So you gotta be careful with this, because, and right here, that's where it goes back to like this. So you gotta be a little bit careful. This is a little plasticky here, and it'll go all the way back. It's a hook, so it can go all the way back, but it's not double, so it can't go all the way lining up with that like you would sit, like on a knee style sit. Other than that, her posability is pretty significant. Pretty significant. And with her foot, she has the wedge. She can kind of stand without that stance, but you got to work with it to get it to do so. Let's take the stance out of the way and see what we can do. See, you can work with it and she can stand without that stance, but I wouldn't do that too much. Might fall forward and chip that or that. But pros, posability is good. Cons is the legs. She can't do like a knee. Like, you know, when you sit with your shins to the ground and knee, like a full on your knee sit. Her leg can't do a box split. Can't go back, and it's very risky. And it's stiff. It's stiff, so the clicking and stuff is very, very stiff when you try to pose it, but you almost feel like nervous when you're doing it. But other than that, she's pretty excellent in posability. One more thing in the neck is all the way back like this to all the way down. Turning her head. The posability is good. Posability is really legit. Like I said, her wedges make it to where she can stand pretty decently. So that is not bad. That's not bad for posability. She has a lot of got a few little things that you do, and like I said, the leg can go. She can get kind of a slew stance, but other than that, that's the pros and cons of the Batgirl. As far as posability wise, posability is pretty solid. She's probably about. Her posability rank is probably mid, pretty much toward Alita. Not like Alita, because Alita's posability is off the rip. But with her arm, she can raise her arm up higher than I believe Alita can. Let's take a look at that. Alright, one quick little look at what I'm talking about with the arms. Alita, by far one of the best posable characters in the game. When I'm talking about you can't do the knee a certain way, hers is the same too. She cannot bend her knee. Actually, I think it's because of this, because this is the double joint. Yeah, but she cannot bend her knee as well. That's about as far as it go. But she can do a box split. See, boom. But her knee goes that far. So it's about the same with that leg. Only this part of the leg. She can do a box split. That's what I'm talking about. What did I say? Not box split. Yeah, not box split. A front split. But with the arm, right here, it says it's as far as Alita can go because of this shoulder pad thing. And then Batgirl raise her arm all the way up there. That's sick. That's as far as Alita can go to raise her arm. Her arm can go all the way up like that. Put her elbow up. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. And there is some limitations. She can do her arm like this behind her, but she can't raise her arm just up like that. That's crazy. That's really high level posability in the arm with Batgirl. That is a real big positive. Okay, and that's the details on her posability all wrapped up in. Now it is time to get to the fun part, and that is the poses. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, leave a comment below, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. Please take care and have a wonderful day.